Hey, back in the shop. I got so many things I want to do. I've been, laid up with this hip replacement for so long. This is more about just an update of what I'm going to do around the shop. One thing I got is a guy I know. He actually has a business, bush hogging and trimming and doing all this stuff. He's got all kind of equipment. But he had a post vise, and both of my post vise are like the smaller, lighter weight 4-inch post vise. And he had a 5-inch, turns out measures actually 4 3/4. And I'll show you here in a minute, but he had it. He says it doesn't work, and I saw where the cap, you'll see it here in a second, is the grooves aren't lined up and stuff. So I need to spray it down with some maybe some Croil or something like that to break it loose, and just let it sit for a while. But I can't really do much, can't move it. He set it outside the shop. It's under the carport piece out of the rain, but it says it's outside the shop on a piece of wood. And I don't want to try to lift and carry that in with my new hip replacement thing going on. So this is going to sit there for a while longer. But I'll show it to you, and then later on we'll have a whole restoration thing on that. And I'm going to buy it from him. But he said, wait to see if I can get it working and if it's any count. And so if I can get it restored, then I'll probably buy it from him. This is a 5-inch jaw post vise. Pretty good shape. It's not turning right now. Trying to hold my cane. And it's more like 4 3/4 inch. And got a whole bunch of other projects to do, but just kind of wanted to throw out a quick update. And when I get back in the shop, I want to have a challenge and some other things going on, and I just kind of can't wait. I'm like chomping at the bit to get back out here. So hope you all have had a good time and staying in your shop and getting some things done. And we can finish up some things. Got the workbench and some other things going on. Got a little hand crank drill that's got the part where you press against your body or something, or your arm or something like that, so you can put a lot of pressure sideways on it, and you just crank it, and it's got 2 speeds. I think it's like a Miller or something. You can't, most of the writing's gone off it. You're going to see a few letters. But it holds a bracing bit type of thing. So it's old. I don't know how old it is or anything, but it's something I want to try to restore. And do some forging, and do some lessons, and do some fabricating. I've got 3 fabricating things. I'm going to build a metal stand for my anvil. I've got a forklift tine that I bought at the scrapyard, and I'm going to cut off a chunk of that, heat it up, so I get it annealed. I'm going to drill it out and see if I can drift it, or maybe drill 4 holes. I got to get a square hole in there somehow, and I don't know if I really want to use a torch on a 2-inch thick thing, but I could, but it may. Anyway, I may see. I'll play with that and see what I do. But I'm gonna cut off a chunk of that, maybe 2 chunks, put one on top of the other. I haven't decided yet. And then I'm going to put that on a metal stand. I've got some 5/8 to 3/4 inch thick plate out there under the carport on the ground. It's on some metal square tubing. I'm gonna cut some chunks off of it for both those stands. Anyway, I'm gonna make me a striker anvil out of it. And so after I either normalize or anneal it, whatever process I put it through to get to where I can drill it and stuff, I don't think I'll harden it back, just because I don't know if I want it hardened, hitting it on a striker anvil. It's going to stay fairly hard anyway. It's going to be harder than mild steel, I'd say, even if I kind of normalize it or anneal it. But get it to where I can drill it and stuff. And then I also got a overhead, I'm going to build about an 8 or 10 foot arm that swings around. I've got the hinges. I'm going to mount it to the side of the wall, and I'm going to use it for my my extension cord from my welder that's on wheels in the shop here, because I'm constantly running over the cord. Of course, the cord that big around, so it stops the wheels instantly. So I'm going to build that. So I got those 3 fabricating jobs to do. Got some blacksmithing jobs to do. Got some restoration jobs to do. And I got I'm going to take one of my workbenches and convert it to maybe a grinder stand and put it over in a corner over here. And a bunch of other stuff I want to do. And like I said, I want to do a challenge. I'm going to probably get with Perry over at SW Dweeb and see if he's interested in doing something like that, like he did. It's basically a second version of what he did earlier with his Openers Open, 2019 Openers Open. So I'm gonna suggest something. I'll talk to him, send him an email or something like that. Anyway, that's it for my shop update, and hopefully I'll get some further along on this hip replacement recovery. And I'm not even back to work yet because the doctor wants me to go. As I said, I'm at 4.5 weeks right now, and the doctor wants me to go 6 weeks minimum. But he said my job right now is just to heal and to do rehabilitation. So that's what I'm working on. And it takes a lot. I do a lot of sitting because I do just so much physical therapy in the morning or something, and it just wipes me out. So did a bunch yesterday. I really haven't done anything today other than walking, and that hurt. Anyway, that's a whole nother video I've already uploaded. You can check it out if you want, but it's about hip replacement stuff. I'm putting it in its own playlist about hip replacements. So y'all have a blessed day, and hopefully I'll be back in the forge sometime soon, but just wanted to give you a little update from the shop. Yes, and see the shop, so you can remember all the junk I've got in here to go through. Yeah, I whizzed through that. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk to you later. Bye.